Hi, and welcome to Roo Hammer's weekly NRLW round review. This week we take a look at the results from round 6 of the NRLW. Before we get started, I invite you all to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel to show your support for the content we create. Subscribing to our channel puts you in the draw to win some exclusive Roo Hammer merchandise, so click that subscribe button now. Rob, NRLW round 6, some great matchups, some even better results. Let's jump in and have a look.
Let's get into it. Round 6 of the NRLW kicked off on Saturday at Netstrata Jubilee Stadium, and that was with an NRLW doubleheader. And the first game saw the winless Eels taking on the Cowboys, and it was the Eels recording their first victory of the season with a 16-12 victory. Eels 16, Hump with a double, Murphy tries, Pearson 2 from 4. Over the Cowboys 12. Sura and Roughstrand Smith tries, did 2 from 2. And with the victory, the Parramatta Eels have ended a 5-game losing streak in the NRLW. And it was a double to Eels winger Kim Hunt that set up a victory from last year's grand finalists, while the kicking game of Rachel Pearson proved the difference against the Cowboys side that crossed twice late, but a little bit poor with their discipline. So China Palada and Zali Faye, they both came close to scoring first points, only to have their tries disallowed before the Eels broke the deadlock in the 20th minute through Mahalia Murphy, having just 39% of the possession. So the Eels, they led 14-0 after Kimberly Hunt scored a double, before the Cowboys scored in the 60th minute and then again in the 61st to get back within 2 points. But then it was a penalty goal from Eels sharpshooter Rachel Pearson that secured the Eels a 4-point victory to record their first win of the season. Mahalia Murphy was the Eels' best. She made 167 run meters, 67 post-contact, 8 tackle breaks, 1 line break, and 1 try. Well, for the Cowboys, China Palada, she was the standout, 153 run meters, 38 post-contact, 3 tackle breaks and 18 tackles.
Yeah, good to see the Eels break the duckhead, mate. Get that win. Second game of the doubleheader at Netstrata Jubilee Stadium was the Dragons at home against the Titans, and it was the Titans who returned to the winner's circle with a 23-22 win in an absolute thriller. The Titans 23, Chapman a double, Elliston, Polite, Karina Brown tries, Lauren Brown, an off day with the boot, only 1 from 5 with the goals, but an all-important field goal. For the Dragons, Tegan Berry, 4 tries, McGregor 2 from 3, and Bright 1 from 1. And the 4 tries from the NRLW's all-time leading try scorer, Tegan Berry, wasn't enough to get the Dragons a much-needed win at home. Lauren Brown's coolly taken field goal with 40 seconds remaining broke the deadlock and handed the Titans their 4th win of the season. The Titans did lead 14-0 with 3 tries in the opening 20 minutes before Berry got the first of her 4 tries in the first half with some great footwork and speed to beat several defenders on a 40-metre run to the try line. Another 2 tries to Berry in the second half saw the Dragons take the lead in the 50th minute before the Titans hit back with a try, the second of the day for Jamie Chapman. And then NRLW veteran Karina Brown scored to give the Titans a 22-16 lead. Berry got her 4th of the day with 3 minutes left in the contest, and just when it looked like these two teams were destined to go into Golden Point, Titans halfback Lauren Brown stepped up and nailed a 30-metre field goal for the win. It was the second time this season that Brown had kicked the Titans to victory via a field goal, but despite the loss, Tegan Berry was the player of the day with 270 run meters, had 15 tackle breaks to go with her 4 tries, which takes her season tally to 9 in 6 games and takes her career tally now to 19 in 20 games. Fantastic.
Yeah, an amazing game from Tegan Berry. She sure knows how to find the try line.
She does.
And the final game of Super Saturday was played at Allianz Stadium, and that was with the Roosters at home against the West Tigers. And what a statement from the Roosters, a 48-10 drubbing of the Tigers. And 48 Roosters points came from a hat trick to Wood, Parker, Boyle, Kelly, Surgis, Pasakala, Baxter, and Kelleher tries. Kelleher 4 from 10. Over the Tigers 10, Togatuki and Horn tries. And Pile Razabale 1 from 2. And a hat-trick on debut for Mia Wood helped the Roosters make it 4 straight with a dominant victory over the West Tigers. Running in 10 tries in 70 minutes, the Roosters recorded the biggest score in NRLW history, with halves Jocelyn Kelleher and Taryn Aitken combining superbly to send over 8 4-pointers. With the Tigers losing co-captain Kezi Apps and centre Rikia Horn to head knocks, and Sarah Togatuki sent to the sin bin with 7 minutes to play, the Roosters ran rampant, at Allianz Stadium to send a warning shot to the rest of the competition. The Roosters led 16-0 early before the Tigers hit back briefly with 2 tries themselves before the Roosters went on with the job in halftime. Went into halftime 28-10 with 6 first half tries. And it continued in the second half. They went on with the job. The try-scoring blitz continued into the second. Roosters grabbing a further 4 tries, and the score could have been so much more had Jocelyn Kelleher had a better day with the boot. And the Roosters had 7 players run for over 100 metres, with Millie Boyle, Maya Hill-Moana leading the way. And the Roosters now have the best defensive and attacking record, scoring 164 points and conceding just 72 points in their 6 games.
Yeah, great game from Mia Wood on debut. A little bit of trivia for you, mate. Mia Wood is the daughter of Garth Wood, who obviously is the brother of Nat Wood, who did play at the Warriors and the Roosters.
The mega pest.
Yeah, the mega pest. That's right. The Roosters, mate, they're just so dominant. The 5th time in 6 games they scored 30 or more points. The only time they haven't is when they got beaten. They are living up to their premiership favourites tag, that's for sure. Sunday footy saw the Broncos take on the Raiders at Totally Workwear Stadium, and it was another big scoreline. This time the Broncos with a 40-8 victory. The Broncos, Dam 2, Hafunga 2, Shisolka, Robinson, Brigginshaw, Broughton tries. Brigginshaw 4 from 8 goals. For the Raiders, 8, it was Gentle and Robbins Ready tries, and Tamara missed with both her conversion attempts. Made 6 tries in the second half, including a 3-try burst within the opening 5 minutes of that second half, did the damage as the Broncos recorded a 40-8 win over the Raiders. Lauren Dam scored a double for the Raiders, as did powerful centre Melly Hafunga, who continued her try-scoring ways to run in her 7th and 8th tries of the season so far. Despite falling away in the second half, the Raiders actually started the game well, posting the opening 2 tries through club debutant Jessica Gentle and Shale Robbins Ready. However, the Broncos were able to turn the momentum late in the first half to go the Sheds, leading 10-8, and were never headed from there. The only concerning news for the Broncos was Brigginshaw. Ali Brigginshaw, she left the game late with what was reported to be a broken nose. She is one tough hombre, and I'm pretty sure she'll back up this week.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, despite that, it was a strong win from the Broncos there. And the final game of round 7 saw the Knights at home to the Sharks at McDonald Jones Stadium. And it was the Knights 22, Parker 2, Predabon, Clydesdale tries. Jesse Southwell 3 from 4 over the Sharks 14. Ravix, Johnson and Saunders tries. Preston 1 from 3. The Knights, they made it 2 straight at home after defeating the Sharks 22-14. The hard-fought victory has ensured that the Knights sit on equal points in the ladder-leading Roosters with 3 rounds left of the regular season. It took the home side just 2 minutes to open the scoring through centre Shanice Parker. 5 minutes later, Cronulla centre Anessa Biddle she was sent to the sin bin for a hip drop tackle, and Newcastle were quick to capitalise on the advantage. The Knights went to the break 16-0 up, and they extended that to 22-0 when Parker got her double, their second try double in 2 weeks. And those 2 tries weren't enough, though, for the Sharks, and the Knights held on to the victory to keep them in with a share of the competition lead.
Yeah, it was a good game of footy, that one. A real game of 2 halves. You know, the Knights leading 22-0 and then the Sharks coming back late in the game. So after 6 rounds of NRLW action, the competition table looks like this. The Roosters, they're sitting on top of the table on 10 points. The Knights also on 10 points, but they're in second with an inferior points differential. The win by the Titans over the Dragons sees them leapfrog the Raiders into third, with the Raiders, despite losing to the Broncos, just holding on to that top 4 spot in 4th spot. The Broncos breathing down their necks. They're only 2 points behind out of the top 4 on 6 points, followed by the Sharks, Tigers, Dragons and Cowboys, all on 4 points. And the Eels, with their first win of the season, are on 2 points, but still one hand on that wooden spoon. All right, so don't forget this week's Roo Hammer live show will be Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. New Zealand Standard Time, where we will review the One New Zealand Warriors win over the Dragons at Auckland there on Friday night. And we'll also take a look at a preview of this week's round of the Warriors playing the Dolphins at Suncorp Stadium on Saturday afternoon. And please, if you're a fan of our content, make sure you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our streams content.
Exactly. Other ways you can show your support is to subscribe to our Patreon program. The links will be in the video description, or head to our Redbubble store. Grab yourself some exclusive Roo Hammer merchandise. We've got plenty of designs honouring past legends of the club, current stars, as well as some great novelty prints. We're living some memorable moments, and most importantly, the Up the Wars shirt. Thank you all you guys who have purchased that. And the link to our store will be in the description below. And that is it for this video, and we will see you all on Wednesday night. Take care, everyone.
Up the wires.
The Wars.